Yes, so my people, welcome back to Gospel News. We are giving you update back to back. May we go straight. They say that the Nigerian police has accused IPOB and the Eastern Security Network of attacking Imo Correctional Center and buying inspector, freeing 7 inmates from that particular. Now, while I be there to, may we go see and we go see within the Nigerian police. Don't talk, say IPOB and ESN. You don't do them. And then secondly, they say the Nigerian Secret Police, which is DSS, grills Kaduna-based Islamic cleric Sheikh Awal for lambasting Tinubu, Buhari calling them Pharaoh and Haman. These are Muslims, so, but can't see for Christian. They will tell you, whoa, wait for the 8 years of Buhari, wait for the 100 years of Tinubu, because God is going to account the wonder whether the God waiting they serve for that Nigeria. So whether not the same God waiting they tell us say the children of Israel say na in them serve. Because waiting Israel they do those terrorists waiting say na Hamas for there. No be waiting they go right home about. They know they give them any breathing space. They know they grieve for them at all. But when you come to Nigeria, the ones will be Christians, they want you to be as cold as water leaf. They buy them, they will come out and they complain. They buy them, they come out and they tell you, Jesus suffered the same fate. So who are you not to suffer? Or God, no, they follow you, go and buy yourself there. And stop telling me rubbish. Mad people everywhere. And then we go still look at waiting our brother, where they call Femi Falana, Kontoku, for the remembrance of, waiting be the name of that man self. We don't buy since so. May we go inside. The Imo State Police Command has alleged that suspected members of the security outfit of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and the Eastern Security Network, ESN, were responsible for the fatal attack at the Okigwe Correctional Center, during which they freed 7 inmates. A statement on Monday by the command spokesperson Henry Okoye claimed that the hoodlums also killed a police inspector and abducted another officer. According to Okoye, the incident happened at the farm settlement of the Correctional Service in Omo Alamoke in the Okigwe area of the state. However, the Imo State Commissioner of Police Aboki Danjuma, who visited the scene of the incident, has deployed the Command Special Tactical Squad and equipped them with the available resources to go all out in synergy with the military, other sister security agencies, and hunt down suspected IPOB/ESN disgruntled element. It don't happen. I don't even know, say this kind of thing. It don't happen recently. I've been at old news. On the aftermath of the attack, the police said the Commissioner of Police, Aboki Danjuma, has deployed the Command Special Tactical Squad and equipped them with the available resources to go all out in synergy with the military and other sister security agencies and hunt down suspected IPOB/ESN disgruntled elements allegedly responsible for the attacks on Correctional Service Farm Settlement, Omo Alamoke, and the resident of this district, distinguished Senator Patrick Ndubueze, both in Okigwe, in the early hours of 12th of February 2024, which resulted in the release of 7 inmates, an abduction of the officer in charge of the farm settlement, and the death of a police inspector, respectively. They said this one happened recently while I don't boss out to this EP made this known during his visit to Okigwe for on-the-spot assessment of the ugly incident, wherein he mandated the Special Tactical Squad operatives to intensify efforts in ensuring that the officer in charge of the farm settlement is rescued unhurt and the fleeing inmate arrested and made to face the full wrath of the law. He said, make them face the full wrath of the law. I can't wonder. I say, people wait there inside prison already, no be full wrath then they face. I mean, which other wrath now they won't bring? The people there inside prison, they chop undone beans. So that is the wrath before we didn't talk, before they arrested those ones, come put them inside prison. Now they don't make them escape again. Somebody now don't go free them. I've been on government. They can't talk, say now, may they go capture them, may them face the full wrath of the law. So I don't know whether they don't bring a new wrath. All these police statements say, for go kill me. While calling on the general public who may have any useful information that will assist the operatives in arresting the hoodlums responsible for the attacks, to kindly report at the nearest police station or via 0803 477 3600. CP Danjuma encourages the good people of Imo State to go about their lawful businesses without any form of fear, as the command is on top of the situation and have emplaced adequate security measures to forestall future occurrence. I say, okay, the police will not ever get this thing, first-hand information to avert anything. Now, when it don't finish, you're going to tell us, oh, the CP have sent a tactical team to go and restore normalcy. Where something don't happen, finish. Now, you won't go. Now, wow. The Commissioner of Police reaffirms the command's unwavering commitment to ensuring that the state is adequately protected. He vowed that the hoodlums responsible for the attacks would be arrested and brought to their exercise book. Now, so he tell us to say, those people will carry out that very operation, those UGM, see if they nab them, they go make them face the full wrath of the law. Make we listen to Femi Falana. He don't take.
Mr. President, you must ask for explanation on this. In December 7, this regime, Tinubu administration, gave out 135 billion naira to governors to fight COVID-19 in 2023. Do you know what I'm talking about? Last December, they gave out 123 billion to, not 135, you can go, to fight COVID-19. Furthermore, and this must be our demand from there. This regime must, and if we have to go to the street, it's so fundamental. This regime must, comrade, must,
yes,
warehouse the gains of the removal of fuel subsidy and channel it towards alleviating the poverty of our people. What I mean is this: again, you can Google. In April last year, what the three tiers of government, the federal government, the state government, and local government share was 655 billion in April. When subsidy was removed, right? First subsidy. Since June, according to the Minister of Finance, Tukanguku, there's no month that less than 1 trillion has been shared. As a matter of fact, you can quote me on this. In June last year, what they shared was 1.9 trillion. They were balanced when they got to Abuja. Where did this money come from? They had to save 900 billion and shared, please, and shared 1 trillion. In December last year, the governors came to Lagos to celebrate with Governor Bola Tinubu, President Bola Tinubu. Are you aware? Yes. That month, what was shared was 1.7 trillion. That is apart from the 135 billion I just told you about. So if anybody tells you Nigerians must sacrifice because there's no money, tell them what they are saying is Bokun. Push it. So what we should be demanding, where are the gains of subsidy removal? Do you understand me? When we have a situation like this, a little situation under Abacha, as bad as Abacha was, set of what we call the DSS. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
The gains of fuel increase there address infrastructural crisis in the country. So this time around, we are demanding for our right because what they told us, all of us, subsidy is gone. I mean, they said the gains of subsidy will be used to address the problems of unemployment, of insecurity, of food crisis, and so on and so forth. But today, the people have been forgotten. These National Assembly people who are pretending in the last few days, senators called, the managers of the economy, House of Rep called them, and they addressed the press that we want to help the poor. Let the poor breathe. These ones, please, each of them in Abuja, including those who had no bicycle before they went there, gave themselves a 160 million naira jeep, each of them.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm going to try and challenge you, comrades. The budget of National Assembly this year was 178 billion naira. The National Assembly members themselves rewrote the budget and raised it to 344 billion. And they pretend, that we have to suffer together. We understand your pain. We are addressing your problem.
Liars.
It is a lie. Unless you demand for your rights, nobody will give you your rights.
Yeah.
I think Fela made the point.
Yes.
Nobody, human rights, not my property. Nobody can dash you. So we must end this. With a commitment to mobilize our people, to demand for their rights.
Una don't see him, this man. Now so we dey knack pompo every year. They knack po every year. They talk about this government, but at the end of the day, what is going to happen? Anyways, they said that the Department of State Security Services, DSS, has grilled a popular Islamic cleric, Sheikh Awal Sharif, based in Zaria, Kaduna State, over his recent sermon where he criticized President Bola Tinubu's government. He criticized Bola Tinubu's government, an Islamic cleric, but our own for church. He go to tell you to suffer with him for 13 years, for 20 years. That the problem of the country will take 20 years. That it will take prayers to solve. But Islamic cleric, you see the difference between those, your pastors, and this Imam, and all this Afar, with the handle mosque. You see, he said Tinubu and Buhari say na Pharaoh and Haman. But go to their own report and you see them telling you that God, you need prayers to conquer the country. But these ones are calling them by their names. Sheikh Awal Sharif is a renowned critic of the Nigerian government, and in one of his recent sermons during Jumat prayer, he faulted Tinubu's failed economic policies for the sufferings and inflation Nigerians are presently facing. In one of the videos of his sermon, Sharif had likened the power transition between former President Muhammadu Buhari and Tinubu to that of Pharaoh and Haman, Daily Nigerian Report. He also berated the president for the hasty decision to remove petrol subsidy. He said Tinubu and Buhari are like Pharaoh and Haman. There is no difference between them. If not for Tinubu's lack of respect and dignity for Nigerians, how can you announce the removal of subsidy in your inaugural speech? After announcing the removal on the inauguration stage, the petrol price jumped from around 200 naira to over 600 naira before the president left the venue. And people just laughed it off, as though nothing happened. What kind of people are we? Now, what do we talk about now? Our people, especially those ones where they call themselves pastors, bishop, or that the Jews, now them go tell you, say, God has ordained him. Somebody shout hallelujah. Ideally, he should have consulted his economic team before making such a hasty decision. even the military, which rules by decree, don't make that kind of pronouncement. A close ally of the Cleric told Daily Nigerian that the Cleric was squeezed for some hours before he was asked to go home last Friday by the DSS operatives in Kaduna. The source said they came back again after the Jumat prayer, but could not meet him, so they left behind a letter and a phone number for him to call. Upon his arrival from the mosque, Malam reached out to them, confirming the receipt of the letter. He offered to go to their office immediately, but we advised him against it. Even the SSS asked him to wait until Monday, but he insisted on going to know the reason for the invitation and prove his innocence. He went and had a discussion with them, and after hours of grilling, he was allowed to go home. From what we have gathered, the order to arrest Malam was from Abuja, but somehow the matter was handled by the Kaduna State Command, he said. The source said the secret police had security concerns about some of his sermons and the level of participation from people of all faiths. He was advised to be less critical due to the fragile nature of the polity, the source added. According to the source, his ordeal may be related to his recent critiques of economic hardship and some of the country's senior lawmakers. So now they say, people where they blast all these people, now so they go the DSS, go they parade them, they arrest them, they question them, they call them. But people where they tell them, say, now prayer, oh, pray, problem now of Nigeria is spiritual. DSS will never invite them because now those ones, they deceive the general public. You know, see how they tell advice and say, don't talk again, so that you will not cause any kind of protest inside this country. Because the government is afraid that if protests erupt, especially from the northern part of a strong protest that we stand, and it engulfs the entire country, that the government is finished. But now those things in the fear. But the Christian ones go, they tell you, pray, pray, pray. Libra la gadolo lololo ololobolo bolo 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 bolo. Rubbish. From now till thy kingdom come, your prayer will not change the dollar rate in Nigeria. But your pastor will tell you that with this government of Tinubu will favor me. Pray, this government will favor me and my family. Lies. Nonsense people everywhere deceiving the gullible people. Use prayer, collect your offering, collect your tithe, collect your money, and tell you that God is coming to fix it. Ndiara. I beg, God bless you. So I beg, continue to criticize them. We stand by you, You stand by you, Sheikh Awal, for lambasting Buhari and Tinubu. We stand by you. We'll go another news. I beg, share this news.